Tokyo. The name itself brings to mind a certain image. Perhaps you see towering skyscrapers, their windows glittering like a million tiny stars against the night sky. Or maybe you picture a sea of people, a perfectly organized and polite crowd moving through a futuristic cityscape. You might even imagine quiet laneways, where steam rises from a small noodle shop, and a single red lantern casts a warm, inviting glow. The remarkable thing is, all of these images are correct. Tokyo is not just one thing, it is a magnificent collection of many different things, all existing together in a rather brilliant harmony. It is a city where the future and the past do not clash, but instead, they have a quiet cup of tea together. This guide is designed to be your simple map. It is for those about to step into this vast and exciting place for the first time. We will not get bogged down in complicated details. Instead, we will look at the essentials. Think of it as a starter kit for your Tokyo adventure. We will explore the big, famous places that you have likely seen in films and photographs. But we will also peek into the quieter corners, the hidden gems that give the city its unique character. The goal is to make you feel prepared, not overwhelmed. It is about giving you the confidence to get on that train, order that bowl of ramen, and discover the city for yourself. One of the most fascinating aspects of Tokyo is its sheer scale. It is a metropolis in the truest sense of the word, a sprawling urban landscape that seems to go on forever. Yet within this immense size, you will find countless small, village-like communities, each with its own distinct personality and pace of life. So, let's get started. Let's peel back the layers of this incredible city, one neighborhood at a time. When you first arrive in Tokyo, the sheer number of places to visit can seem a bit much, so it is best to start with a plan. A good way to begin is by focusing on 4 key neighborhoods: Shibuya, Shinjuku, Asakusa, Akihabara. Each one offers a completely different slice of Tokyo life, and together they provide a fantastic introduction to the city's incredible diversity. Visiting these 4 areas will give you a well-rounded picture of what makes Tokyo tick, from its hyper-modern energy to its deeply rooted traditions. They are all easily accessible by train. Think of these neighborhoods as the 4 main characters in the story of Tokyo. Shibuya is the trendy, fashionable youth, always on the move and setting the latest styles. Shinjuku is the powerful and complex adult, with a serious business side by day and a lively, sometimes mysterious nightlife after dark. It is a place of immense buildings and tiny hidden bars. These 2 represent the modern beating heart of the city, places of immense energy and scale that will leave you quite breathless. They are the picture of Tokyo that many people hold in their minds before they even arrive, and they certainly do not disappoint. Asakusa is the wise old grandparent of the group, a keeper of history and tradition. Here, you will find ancient temples, traditional craft shops, and a slower, more deliberate pace of life. Finally, there is Akihabara, the quirky and brilliant cousin who is obsessed with video games, anime, and all things electronic. It is a dazzling world of color, sound, and niche hobbies, a true center for modern Japanese pop culture. Together, these 4 neighborhoods form the essential Tokyo experience. By spending time in each one, you will see the city's many faces. You will walk through the busiest pedestrian crossing on the planet, gaze up at towering government buildings, offer a prayer at a centuries-old temple, and play a game in a noisy arcade. So, grab your train pass and let's take a closer look at what makes each of these places so utterly unique. Let us begin with Shibuya. This is the Tokyo you have seen on screen. The main attraction here is the Shibuya Scramble Crossing. It is said to be the busiest intersection in the world. When the traffic lights turn red, a great wave of people surges into the street from all directions. It looks like chaos, but it is a perfect example of organized Japanese efficiency. Finding a spot in the large coffee shop overlooking the crossing is a popular activity. From there, you can watch the spectacle unfold from a comfortable seat. Shibuya is also the epicenter of youth fashion and culture. Shibuya 109, a tower dedicated to the latest trends in women's fashion. Not far from the crossing, you will find the statue of Hachiko. The statue is a very popular meeting point. Beyond this landmark, the streets of Shibuya are a maze of shopping opportunities. Music shops, bookstores, quirky souvenir shops. It is a place to simply wander. Get a little lost. Observe the vibrant street style all around you. Next, we move to Shinjuku. If Shibuya is the heart of youth culture, Shinjuku is the city's powerful engine room. Shinjuku Station is the busiest train station in the world, a gigantic and bewildering complex that is an experience in itself. To the west of the station is the skyscraper district, Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building exterior, observation deck, panoramic view. On a clear day, you might even see Mount Fuji in the distance. It is a truly spectacular sight. On the east side of Shinjuku Station, the atmosphere changes completely. This is the entertainment district, famous for its shopping, restaurants, nightlife. Here you will find Shinjuku Joen National Garden, a large and beautiful park offering a peaceful escape. As night falls, Omoide Yokocho comes to life with tiny yakitori stalls, while the neon lights of the famous Kabukicho district begin to glow brightly. Now for a change of pace, let us travel to Asakusa, the historic heart of Tokyo. The moment you step out of the station here, you feel as though you have traveled back in time. The main attraction is the magnificent Senso-ji temple, Tokyo's oldest Buddhist temple. To reach it, you must first walk down Nakamisedori, a long and bustling street lined with traditional shops. These shops have been selling snacks, souvenirs, crafts. You can find everything from beautiful fans and wooden dolls to freshly made rice crackers and sweet bean paste cakes. It is a feast for the senses. As you approach the temple itself, you will pass through the impressive Kaminarimon, or Thunder Gate, with its giant red lantern. This is one of Tokyo's most iconic landmarks. Inside the temple grounds, you will see people offering prayers and lighting incense. There is a large incense burner in the main courtyard, and it is believed that wafting the smoke over yourself can bring good health. Take your time to explore the temple buildings and the beautiful 5-story pagoda. Asakusa offers a calming and spiritual contrast to the modern energy of Shibuya and Shinjuku, showing a side of Tokyo that is deeply connected to its long and rich history. From the traditional to the fantastically modern, our next stop is Akihabara. Also known as Electric Town, this neighborhood is the world's capital of anime, manga, and video game culture. As you walk through the main street, you will be surrounded by massive buildings covered in colorful advertisements for the latest games and animated series. The streets are filled with electronics stores selling everything from the newest cameras to obscure computer parts. You will also find multi-story arcades where you can try your hand at crane games to win prizes or play the latest rhythm and fighting games alongside local experts. Akihabara is also famous for its themed cafes, such as the popular maid cafes, where waitresses dressed in maid costumes treat customers as masters in their own private home. The area is a paradise for collectors, with countless shops dedicated to selling figurines, model kits, and merchandise related to every imaginable anime or manga series. The sheer energy, color, and passion on display make it a truly unforgettable part of the Tokyo journey. While the famous neighborhoods are essential, Tokyo's charm also lies in the activities you can enjoy throughout the city. Visiting shrines and temples offers a moment of peace and a connection to Japan's spiritual side. Senso-ji in Asakusa, Meiji Shrine, dense forest around Meiji Jingu, right next to the trendy Harajuku area. Dedicated to Emperor Meiji and Empress Shokan, it is a serene oasis of calm. Walking the wide gravel path under the tall trees, you completely forget you're in the middle of one of the world's biggest cities. It is a powerful reminder of the importance of nature and reflection in Japanese culture. Of course, no trip to Tokyo is complete without exploring its incredible food scene. This is a city that takes food very, very seriously. You must try a bowl of ramen from a small local shop, where you often order from a ticket machine outside. You should also experience a sushi meal, perhaps at a restaurant with a conveyor belt for a fun and affordable experience, or at a more traditional counter for something special. Do not be afraid to explore the food halls in the basements of large department stores, known as depachika. They are a dazzling maze of beautiful and delicious foods, from bento boxes to exquisite pastries. For a break from the concrete and neon, Tokyo's parks are a wonderful escape. We have already mentioned the beautiful Shinjuku Joen, but there is also Ueno Park, one of Tokyo's largest public parks. It is home to several major museums, including the Tokyo National Museum and the National Museum of Nature and Science. It also has a zoo and a large pond. In the spring, Ueno Park is one of the most popular places in the city to see the cherry blossoms, a truly magical sight. These green spaces are vital to city life, offering residents and visitors a place to relax, exercise, and connect with nature throughout the year. Finally, shopping in Tokyo is an activity in itself. Beyond the high fashion of Shibuya and the electronics of Akihabara, there are many other areas to explore. Ginza is the city's upscale shopping district, home to luxury brands, art galleries, and exclusive department stores. For something a bit more quirky and unique, try exploring the narrow streets of Shimokitazawa, known for its vintage clothing stores, independent music shops, and bohemian vibe. Whether you are looking for high-tech gadgets, traditional crafts, or one-of-a-kind fashion, Tokyo's shopping scene has something to offer every taste and budget. It is all part of the adventure. Navigating Tokyo might seem daunting at first, but its public transport system is one of the best in the world. The key is the train and metro network. It is clean, efficient, and almost always on time. To make things simple, get a prepaid IC card, Suica, Pasmo. You can buy these at ticket machines in any major station. You simply load money onto the card, and then tap it on the readers at the ticket gates when you enter and exit. This saves you from having to buy a new ticket for every single journey. These cards can also be used at many convenience stores and vending machines, which is very handy. While many signs in major stations are in English, learning a few basic Japanese phrases will make your trip much smoother. Konnichiwa means hello. Arigato gozaimasu is a polite way to say thank you. Sumimasen, excuse me or sorry. Koryo kudasai, this one please. Ohayu gozaimasu for good morning. Oyasumi nasai for good night. Understanding a little bit of local etiquette can also go a long way. In Japan, bowing is a common way to show respect, say hello, or say thank you. It is important to be quiet on trains and avoid talking loudly on your phone. Eating and drinking while walking on the street is generally frowned upon. You will notice people stand to the side to finish their drink from a vending machine before walking on. Also, when you use an escalator, there is a system. In Tokyo, you stand on the left and leave the right side open for people who are walking up. Finally, a few more practical tips. Cash is still widely used in Japan, especially at smaller shops, temples, and restaurants. So it is always a good idea to have some yen with you. You will find that Japan is an incredibly safe country, but it is always wise to be aware of your surroundings. Convenience stores or konbini like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson are your best friend. They are open 24/7 and sell everything from drinks and snacks to full meals. And they also have ATMs that accept international cards. They are a lifesaver for any traveler. So there you have it. A simple introduction to the vast, wonderful, and slightly mad city of Tokyo. We have looked at the modern giants of Shibuya and Shinjuku, and we have wandered through the traditional lanes of Asakusa and the electric dreams of Akihabara. We have thought about the quiet moments in a temple and the delicious chaos of a ramen shop. This guide was intended to give you a starting point, a few signposts to help you navigate the early days of your trip. But the truth is, we have only scratched the surface. The real journey is now up to you. The best way to experience Tokyo is to embrace the unexpected. Allow yourself to get a little lost. Follow a narrow alleyway just to see where it leads. Step into a shop that looks interesting. Try a food you cannot identify. Tokyo rewards curiosity. For more travel tips and guides to incredible destinations around the world, make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. Your next great adventure could be just one click away. Happy travels.